it might take you days or weeks to get information back to your client to actually tell them what is going on. So what we see is that other parties, and we do the same, is we try to carry the bits and bytes as much as we can, as far as we can, towards the internet service provider of the consumer. And then when we finally reach that provider, then we exchange the bits and bytes, because then we can tell to our clients and also to the angry gamers on X, we carried your bits and bytes all the way from, for example, Rotterdam, Europe, towards Dallas in the US, and we know exactly what happened to it. So if something goes wrong, we know also exactly and can tell them right away what went wrong. And we strongly believe, coming from the gaming space, that that is the most efficient way to create quality for your consumers. And we also see this in streaming and especially live streaming as well. Because for live streaming, you want that predictability. You also definitely want low latency, because if you click play on your video and it's in there within half a second, whereas with the competitor, it will take 5 seconds or worse to finally buffer and all the throughput, that's a bad experience. No, it needs to be snappy. You want it to be stable because the buffering is constantly going on. You want an 8K video stream to actually stay 8K at your consumer and not suddenly downgrade to 480p and all at a square on their 80-inch television. So that's a bad experience. So you want the predictability. So you want, as a provider, you want the visibility and the constant to be able to give a guarantee to the clients, and thus also to the consumers, that is in good order. But that, what I just told you, you will not see written on the can at many of the websites, or they might write it but then don't have it. So I can definitely understand why it can be very, very difficult to find and pick the right provider.
Yeah, you know, I have worked in the streaming industry around, you know, video distribution, video streaming since, well, it was really, you know, 2007. So on one hand, that is coming up on 20 years, which is hard to believe, dating myself a little bit.